Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. How's everyone doing? I hope you all had a great day today. Um, yeah, so, you know, this is going to be the second episode in the Mabinogi gameplay series. Um, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the first one if you were able to watch it. If not, consider watching it just so you kind of get an understanding just for what this game is and what it's all about. It's a, you know, I didn't go into great detail on many specific things, mainly because I'm gonna kind of do that as I kind of progress. But it's the first video is a good video for a nice little overview. So here we are. Here's our elf male character. We are J-Mo. All right, let's hop in. So yesterday when we finished off the beginner's guide, the beginning of the beginner's guide. There's a lot to do in the beginner's guide. So, oh, look at this. As we came in, we got a Nio Soulstone for beginners. You guys might remember that Nio is the woman who was in the black dress the other day that we saw when we first entered the game. And she is the one who gave us, the bread, the potions, etc. So that's pretty nice. Looks like we got a few new items, so I should go over this. We get these items every day when you're a beginner. They're called heart stickers. And to be quite frank with you, I don't really know what they do. They've been around since as long as I've played, and I know you can send them to people as you can, right click it, press use, and then you type in a name. Let's see if we can send it to ourselves. Okay, you cannot send this item to a character in the same account. Okay, so it has to be sent to not only a different character, but a character that's on a different account. So that's interesting to know. Okay, well, yeah, so what we picked up yesterday was, if you guys might remember, we did the tutorial, and then she told us basically, okay, Lorna and Pan, the little girl and the sheep, the talking sheep, told us that we were going to go meet Tin, and he was going to teach us the basics. So let's see what Tin has to say. Heh, so you're J-Mo. I've been expecting you. I'm Tin. I'm going to teach you how to battle in Erin. As you remember, Erin is the world that we are currently residing in. Okay, hold on a sec, guys. Sorry. Okay, I just want to make sure I was recording. I get a little nervous sometimes that things are recording. You will perform a normal attack if you click on them. If you have trouble targeting them, hold down the control key. Okay, let's get at it. Okay, that's a good tip. First of all, let's put our wooden stick in our hand. Zoom in there. Look at that. Nice. Now, one way to attack an enemy is by simply putting your cursor over them. As you see, a sword will appear, and you just press the left, and you just hit them. You hit them a few times. Now, as you do that, I'll do that again. You see damage above their head. You see numbers above their head. That is the damage that you're inflicting. Oh, looks like our skill practice for Blunt Mastery is complete. So let's go into skills. So you can, as I said, you can rank up skills. So Blunt Mastery is ready to be ranked up. So basically, that's just when you use a blunt weapon, you gain experience. You can rank it up. So let's rank this up. And this is cool because it's going to do max melee damage, attack plus 3, that's pretty good for a beginner. So now we're rank F, so that's cool. Okay, now let me show you guys another way to attack enemies. You can hold the control button, and it'll automatically target enemies near you, the closest enemy to you. See, if you can see that, hold on. You see that little blue aura around there, that dotted line? If I just press the attack button, it'll automatically bring me there. So let's try that again. Boom. Look at that. Oh, look at that. We went combat mastery skill for the first time. And this is great because combat mastery gives you HP, which is health points. And as you can see, ours is extremely low. So that's really going to help. It also gives us 1 strength, which is going to help us in our combat skills. So that's awesome. Okay, so I should address this. When you see a skill that has a question mark next to it, it's a little rare, but some skills do it, and you have to meet criteria that's not specified in order to fully unlock the skill to use it. So I believe this, you just have to get a few critical hits a few times, And once you do that, you'll eventually learn it. And a critical hit is a very useful skill. What are you checking? Come on, you can take a few more raccoons. Oh, he wants me to attack a couple. Okay, so let's just attack a couple here. I thought we said to attack one. Sorry, raccoons. Hate to do it to you. As you can see on the left, when we do these attacks, it tells us plus for the skills related that we're using. That means the skill ranking, the skill experience points is being raised. As you can see, the bar will fill up. So I'm going to keep this open. As I attack an enemy, watch the bar closely because they will fill up. See, ever so slightly moved up. Yep. So that's a good thing. We should put defense on there in our skill bar. Oh, this is very important. This is where your skills go. You use 1 through equal to use primary skills, and then F1 to F12 to use the second array. And you can also use this to use a different set of skills, but you won't need this second one for a while after making an account. As it's kind of for mid-game, end-game players type thing. But it's good to put pets on there. I'll get into pets later. I guess we don't know about pets yet. Oh, get that combat mastery upgraded again. So that's this time we're getting 20 health points prior instead of 10. Oh, I'm sorry, it gave us 10, but it says 20 because we already got 10, so it just adds it. Okay, interesting. Again, sorry guys, I had not made an account in a very long time. I do account in a very long time. Okay. Not as bad as I thought. Did you notice, even if only one combatant is using skills, it changes the attack priority. Fights like that are boring. When your enemy uses normal attacks, you can use defense to gain the upper hand, which is right here. Tap Z to open the skills window, okay? Great. You see combat mastery, blunt mastery, and defense, right? For now, learn combat mastery and blunt mastery in your skills window. To raise the rank, okay, this is just kind of going over what I said already. Experience, as well as required AP, requires amount of AP. AP is ability points, which you will gain from leveling up. For low rank skills, some skills require 0 AP, but some skills, such as mage, just a heads up, if you ever choose to be a mage, requires great amount of AP. The most common way to gain AP is through leveling up. An error in your strength is determined by your skills and their rank. So seek out new skills and make sure to train them. Very important, training your skills, guys. Very important. Once you've gotten combat mastery, we'll move on to defense. Defense is a skill that blocks the enemy attack. You cannot attack while it's active, but it'll let you protect yourself. Select the skills icon in the skills window and drag it to the skill slot at the top left to make things easier. Actually, since it's your first time, JMO, I'll help you set it up. So as we did before, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here in the video, but we've already done that. It's up there already. Okay, now go find more raccoons so you can practice defense. When you click to attack a raccoon with a normal attack, the defense attack is combat mastery. I recommend alternating normal attacks and defense. Okay, tap the hotkey associated with your skill to use the skill. Okay, that's one way to do it, by manually pressing it. Another way is, see how this is number 1? If I press 1 on my key, let me exit out. If I press 1 on my keyboard, defense will activate. So if you just press the skill, the number or symbol correlated with the skill, it saves you a heck of a lot of time, and trust me, it's a much more practical way to do it. So let's try this out. Okay, well that didn't work. Okay, sweet. Oh, this is important too. Okay, let me get, as you can see, that raccoon just dropped arrows. Enemies, not every single time, but enemies will often drop items. So let's pick these up. We might need those later because we're an elf. Those might come in handy. animals and enemies in, what's the word I'm thinking for? Yeah, enemies and animals. If you attack them, will drop certain items. Each item can range from very, very cheap. This is very cheap. I'm saying, but some items can be very expensive. So early game, I recommend picking up most things. Actually, I recommend picking up everything you can, just to get your feet going, And then once you kind of figure out what you do and don't need, then you can base it from that. But it's better to have more than to not have any. Are you getting the hang of it? When the enemy attacks you with a normal attack, successfully using defense will turn the tables on them. I'll teach you a new skill when you're done with this. Click complete. Wait a minute, then come back and talk to me. Okay, so as we did yesterday, when we finish a quest, we press Q, and quest is complete because it's lighting up. And the complete button's able to press. We press the complete button. Boom. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Boom. Novice warrior. So we got stat and boost, which is great. And we got the badge for it too, which journal points. We'll get into the journal at a later date. But basically, journal is just a collection of achievements that you've achieved throughout playing the game, and you get points corresponding to how difficult it is to accomplish such an event. So that's pretty cool. Got some experience points, which is good for leveling up. And we got 500 gold. All right. 1 dexterity, 1 strength, 3 will. Oh, 30 ability points. That's big. That's gonna come in handy, guys. We'll definitely use that. Sweet. Okay, so let's check the quest. Okay, that's an event. Okay, so this is a good time to show this. Yesterday I mentioned that there's different tabs for each different. Oh, you're getting in my way there. These pop up a lot. I'm gonna take this thing off for a minute just while I do this. I'm gonna keep it up though so that you can read them as we go on, so that you can pick up little tips that I might not realize. So we're in the tutorial still, so we're doing the tutorial tab, but there are constantly events in Mabinogi, so this is the event tab. There's usually more than one going at once, but for now I think it's just giving us this. Squires, that's for a later date. We don't need to do that yet. Okay, so let's click on this quest. Let's close this out. Okay, conversation with Tin. So let's talk to Tin. Now that you've gotten a handle on defense, let's introduce something new. This skill is called Smash. Against a normal attack, you use the defensive skill, correct? Right? Yes. That's right. Here's a hypothetical. Tin and Jamo are fighting. Tin is using defense when Jamo uses a normal attack on Tin. Will Jamo be the next one who attacks? No, Tin will attack. That's right. Great. You've been paying attention. By now, you should get the idea that using a normal attack against a defending enemy is dangerous. What should you do against an enemy using defense? Glad you asked. This bit of brutality is called Smash. It's a skill that plows past defense to deliver damage. I'll place it on your hotkey bar. Practice makes perfect. Country rats only good at defense should be nearby. I'll teleport you there so you can try out Smash. Of course, you don't have to limit yourself to country rats. Okay. What I'm gonna do, real quick, I'm just gonna switch around the hotkeys, because everyone likes their hotkeys differently, but I've been using the same layout for a while, and I just I like having the same layout so I can just press the button without really thinking about it too much. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to Tin. Again, I should get into more depth. That's the Smash skill. I'm sorry, folks. This is a fundamental building stone of Mabinogi. This is when you're a beginner and you're a human or giant, this is your favorite skill to begin with. Let's upgrade and put mastery real quick. Okay, so here this requires 1 AP or 1 ability point. We have 37, so that's not wrong. Boom, there we go. Let's go talk to Tin again, guys. I really hope that what I'm saying and doing is making sense, because I'm very new to kind of teaching. I don't really teach things, so this is learning experience for me in a way. Here we go. Yes, you completed shattering their defense with Smash, but Smash has its very own weakness. While it's activated, you are more vulnerable against normal attacks. Are you familiar with Rock, Paper, Scissors? Caravan Joe hosts an event for it time to time, JMO. Do you see the parallel here? Normal attack, defense, and Smash work kind of like rock, paper, scissors. There's no single best solution. Just observe the enemy and react quickly. This time, defeat a gray wolf. They only know Smash. Follow instructions as you practice. I'll go ahead and put counterattacks on your hotbar. Okay. Here we go. I don't like this little quest tracker. Okay, boom. And then we're gonna use counterattack. So he's gonna smash us, and watch what happens. Boom. We got him. So counterattack for most skills, aside from windmill, primarily windmill. I won't get into the other skills yet because we don't really know how to do that windmill yet. I digress again. I apologize. For right now, counterattack is the best solution when an enemy is attacking you. Defense is good to stop it so you get the next attack, but counterattack deals damage. Defense does not. You know, it looks like you've got it down. Remember this: because these are the basics of combat in Eren, occasionally you'll encounter enemy who use counterattack. Against that, both normal attacks and Smash are useless. Instead, you can use Windmill against it. Activate Windmill, get close to the enemy, and when they're in range, click on the ground. Make sure to check the shape of your cursor. Check that the shape of your cursor changes. So let's watch it. Let's watch this demonstration here real quick if it's going to show it. It's frozen on that. Okay, here we go. Let's wrap this up with the windmill training. When an enemy has counterattack activated, close in and use windmill. I've placed it on your hotbar. Come back when you're finished. So that's okay. Cool. So let's go and do this. So we got a snake. Okay, here we go. Boom. See that? I'm gonna do that one more time because that was pretty fast. So I'm gonna hit, and then I'm gonna windmill. It's important to note. See that little number right there? Some skills have cooldowns, so that means, well, cooldowns pretty obvious. For people who may not understand what that means or may not be familiar with that ideology or thought, skill cooldowns basically after you use a certain skill, you can't use that skill for another few seconds. Some skills take a very long time. Some skills, there's one skill that takes a couple hours, and then there's skills that take 3 seconds or skills that take 2 seconds. It all kind of varies depending on the skill, and I'll get into depth on those further. I assume I definitely will later on in the series. How'd you do? To summarize the last couple of skills, counterattack works against Smash and normal attacks. Windmill works against counterattack. It's also useful when you're surrounded by enemies. Alright, now that you've learned Smash, now that you've learned defense, Smash, counterattack, and windmill, how about a quick quiz, JMO? There'll be a small prize at the end. Ooh. You don't have to if you don't want to. Bring it on. Okay, here's your first question. Master Tin and Jamo are fighting each other. Tin runs to Jamo to deliver a normal attack. What is the best course of action for Jamo in that case? Defense. That's right. Guess you've been paying attention. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give a hesitation in between each question so that after I read it, you can decide for yourself. Okay? And see if you get it right. Here's your second question. Master Tin and Jamo are still fighting each other. Tin runs to Jamo with Smash. What's the best course of action for Jamo right now? There are 2 correct answers here. Okay, so what do you guys think it is? I'll tell you right now, it's not defense, because Smash breaks defense. So therefore, it can be either of these. The normal attack is quicker in loading time than Smash, so you can get ahead of them, and counterattack will also work. Let's go counterattack. Correct. Use counterattack or a normal attack against Smash. Here's your final question. Master Tin and Jamo are fighting yet again. Jamel is using counterattack against Tin. What skill should Master Tin use? Okay. You think you know it? It's not Smash. Because remember, counterattack just builds the momentum back onto the character attacking them with most skills. With most melee skills. So it's not Smash. It's definitely not This Is Tricky. Even though it might be a little tricky to learn. If it's a lot coming at you at once. It's Windmill. Yep. I am a combat master after all. I know better than to fall for an enemy's counterattack. Instead, the hypothetical me would use Windmill from an appropriate range. Okay, time for the reward I promised you. You should get better equipment soon, but this will do for now. Ooh, free equipment. Alright, so we can complete the quest. Thus concludes your basics of battle lesson. If you want to run through it again, check the class board and Turkinu. Complete the quest and talk to me when you get the next. Alright. So, we got a big bag of gold. Alright, let's see how much gold we got. Okay, we got 500 gold. It's not a lot, but we're very new. Now, the cool thing about these gold bags is typically when you have gold, you can stack them into piles of 1,000 or less. And they take 1 square up, each one. When you get these big gold bags, you can put 50,000 gold into each one of them. There's also smaller versions called just regular gold pouches. You can put 10k gold on those ones. Alright, let's see what the next quest is. The outside world, conversation with Tin. Let's talk to Tin. Okay, that's all the quests you can do here. It shouldn't be too difficult to handle the outside world now that you've learned the basics. Congratulations again through my entire lesson plan. Oh, whoops, I forgot to explain Assault Slash. Oh well, just use it to kick an enemy when they're down. Or maybe not kick, but it's an effective against downed enemies. Seems like a lazy way for them to just not teach you a skill. Assault Slash, for instance, if you use Windmill or Smash or anything that knocks an enemy on the ground, if you press Assault Slash, you'll jump in the air and dive at them with your weapon, dealing a certain amount of damage. Yeah, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Oh no, Niall left me an introduction for you, Jamo. You're an elf. So I guess you're headed to Philia. Philia is the village or the city of the elf race. See, use the skills I taught you. Alright, thank you, Tin. Appreciate that. Alright. So we got a few things from that, which is cool. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I can show this off. So we got a bag. So as you can see, the inventory is kind of limited. You know, let's get rid of this. Let's drop this because it's expired. We don't need these. Let's drop those. If you want to drop an item, you can either pick it up and press it on the... Oh, I can't drop that. You can either pick an item up and press it on the ground, or you can right-click it and physically press drop. Either one works. We got a bag, so let's open this bag up. So this bag is made of cloth for storing items. It's 5 by 5, meaning there's offering a total of 25 slots. Pretty self-explanatory. Right-click to open it. The bag cannot be traded through the trade window. Some bags can be traded, some bags cannot. This one, for instance, cannot. Only available for inventory. Okay, yeah, that's better. So we're gonna open it and look at that. It gives us a whole nother thing of inventory. A little section of inventory. So we utilize our space more efficiently. Look at that. Oh, looks like we also got a special newbie custom box type A. This box contains type A special newbie wearing clothes. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like that as much as the original one we got. Let's see the shoes. I do like the shoes better. We're going to keep the shoes on, but I think we're going to keep this in here for now. And we can probably just get rid of these shoes. Because, you know what we can do, actually? We can sell these shoes for goal. You know what? I'll save that for another video. I'll do my next video. My next video will basically just be going around and exploring Philia. You know, getting familiar with the territory, getting familiar with the shops, what each shop does, what each shop carries. You know, that'll be my next video. And like I said, guys, if you watched my last video, I'm gonna be very consistent with these uploads. So if you're looking for, you know, a small ASMR channel that you want to see grow, and you know, you want to see, it's not just gonna be game content. It's gonna be different assortment triggers, some rambles maybe, some book suggestions, some book reviews, some you know, life thing. Just I want this channel to be a very broad spectrum of ideas and stuff. But again, I digress, as I tend to do. Alright guys, well, I think I'm going to call it a video for now. So what we did today was we learned the basic skill. Oh, they messed up my skills. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. That's how I like my skills. That's how I like them. For now, at least. But yeah, we learned the basic fundamental skills. And yeah, that's those are going to come in handy. As an elf, we might not use those melee skills as often as, say, a giant or a human would, but that's okay, because elves shine in better circumstances than other races in some regards. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, alright guys, I really appreciate you watching this. If you made it this far, I really appreciate that. Feel free to drop a comment, just if you like it, if you have any questions, anything I can answer, anything you want to talk about, feel free. I'd love to interact with you guys as much as possible. Really, yeah, thank you. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be a new series, so if you like it and you want to play for yourself, make an account, download the game. It's a free game. It's very, very well known in the gaming space because it's very safe. It's, you know, download the game, give it a shot. Find me. I'm on the NAO server, and you know, here's my name right here. My name's just JMO. So just I can show you guys how to add someone. So you press F, you press add friend, and then you type in the name. So it would be JMO, and then you just press OK. Obviously, you can't add yourself as a friend, but that's okay. You get the point. I'd love to play with you guys and grow our characters as a community. There's guilds in this game. I would love to eventually open a guild and, you know, just have everyone kind of, have everyone just in the community that likes the game to kind of interact, you know. Yeah, I have plans for Discord. For gaming eventually. I want to open a whole Discord server for just gaming and ASMR related things, and I got ideas for the future, guys. So that's what. Again, I apologize. I digress, as I always do. All right, thank you all for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I hope you have an amazing day tomorrow. You know, get some. One love. Thank you.